So you'll be watching a portion from the episode called The Schizoid Man from the television series called The Prisoner, shown in 1967 to 1968, primarily in Great Britain. Let's join the Schizoid Man.
You still insist you're number 6?
Yes.
Your mind can lie, but your body can't. You'll see. By the time we finish with him, he wonder whether he's number 6 or the cube root of infinity. Now, this should be rather interesting. We have a complete set of number 6's fingerprints.
Yes, I know my own fingerprints.
Okay, the real number 6 is right in front of you with the black shirt on, who just spoke. The phony number 6 was the one with the white shirt, who's actually number 12. And so they're going to give some testing to prove who's the real number 6.
Let's start with the fun, shall we?
That's mine.
Never off duty, are you? And I suppose you know your fingerprints, too?
Yes. That's mine.
So that if I say that on the contrary it belongs to number 6, one of us is lying.
Not at all. As I am number 6.
No, he's actually number 12. He's the imposter. But this has a pretty intensive plot to it. It's hard to follow sometimes. But the fingerprints are going to indicate something here, but lead to another test.
We'd both be telling the truth.
Let's find out, shall we? There, that's my thumb. Now it's your turn. Right thumb only, I think.
You know, remember, he's actually the imposter. He's not the true number 6. Okay, now he just gave his thumbprint and it doesn't match. So this is getting a little bit heavy to follow. Why would not that be true? Because he's really not the true number 6. But the next test after this one's going to really screw things up for the true number 6. As they said, you had to be glued to the television set when this first came out and watch every frame, every minute to really understand what's going on. And then even after you've watched it, you'll say, I still don't know what's going on. That's why this is probably the best television series for revealing truth about the hoax lie system. Probably the best. And that's why I've entitled this channel, Village Prisoner Set Free.
Simple. Foolproof.
Too simple. And foolproof.
Oh?
Very ingenious and scientific. The trouble with science is that it can be perverted.
Okay, now that's exactly what I wanted to talk about. The trouble with science is that it can be perverted. Do you realize that a vast majority of the hoax lies that are presented to the public are based on what they call science? And their science is just a perversion. And that perversion is based in witchcraft. So I'll give you an example. I'm not going to state my age, but in all my life, there was never a scientific test for a V. And all of a sudden, there's a scientific test for V. Now you can test all you want for V, because V does not exist. But it's interesting how the public bought into perverted science and said, oh, I'm going to get a test to see if I have, well, you fill in the blanks. So he says science can be perverted.
Can be perverted. I'm inclined to agree on the very ingenious and scientific. The trouble with science is that it can be perverted.
The trouble with science is that it can be perverted. And that's what's going on so many things in the hoax lie system. They use the term science to pass off some lies and some made-up gibberish nonsense like E equals mc squared causes an atomic explosion. Crazy. It's witchcraft. They use the name science, and all they give you are stupid perversions. And the public is so ready to believe because, quote, it's science. So what do you think? Have you been taken to the village? If you believed in perverted science? I'd like to thank you for watching this video. End of video.